up? It's your boy X. Welcome to Spiritual Intimate Experiences. Wakanda forever. uh, what I want to talk today about is feeling comfortable in your sexuality. And I'm saying this mostly towards the men. Now, women too, not by all means not excluding you, but I see this struggle a lot within the male community. Being comfortable in your own sexuality and knowing who it is that you are. Just off of, the society that we live in, men are expected to be masculine, expected to put emotions and feelings on the back burner and not, show it and not be flamboyant about it. Now I say this because, even through my own experiences, I've had men come up to me and, hey, what's your number? And I just now politely like, thank you, I appreciate the compliment, not interested. Uh, I seen this with some of the male friends that I was around, just a lot of males that I had been around, and inviting them like to, because I used to go to different bars and clubs. It didn't matter what kind of label the club or bar had, as long it was a good, comfortable environment, nice, friendly, welcoming people. I'm there. Especially with the gay bar. I've had males I invited like, hey, let's. No, man, I'm not going in there. That's like, okay, man. Somebody come up to me, I'm supposed to like, I'm a. It's like, you gonna do what? Like, what's. Somebody comes up to you, just say no, thank you. I'm just here kicking it. And even on the other way around, yes, that's a bar with that predominant crowd. If it is a gay bar, it's a place that is labeled that so that people of that lifestyle, of who it is that they are, I'm not calling it a lifestyle. I'm using words completely freely, not saying it's a choice or anything like that, but it's there so that, okay, I know in this place, being a lesbian or being a gay man, I could come here and completely be free and be me and feel comfortable in that environment, instead of going to a bar that I know doesn't have that classification on it, and not really being comfortable being me because of the other people who could be in that environment. Because when it does come to when it comes down to it, it's all about how it is that we feel within ourselves. If we are truly comfortable with who it is that we are. You know, I've been hit on by men and women. I've seen women hit on other women, whether they were straight or not. I've seen men hit on other men, whether they are straight or not. And I've seen it play out various different ways. You know, some people take offense to it, and I mean, we all have the free will to react and respond to things in our environment the way we choose to. But to go about it in a higher, more compassionate way. You know, even things that do happen to offend us, you know, it's not that, oh well, I can't believe this girl hit on me, or woman, because by all means I don't say girl to be, excuse me, to be like, oh yeah, you're a girl. But you know, woman or man hit on me, dude, I don't look like a lesbian. I don't look gay. Oh, they must have thought, well, what about me? You know, and that's the where the offense comes into play is, remember, well, what is about me that made you think that I was gay or think that I was, you know, a lesbian? And that's more so where the offense comes in, is now because we were worried about what was it about me that I was presenting myself as being that. And it's not that. It's the fact of just who you are, who we are as a person, and the energy we were putting out there was attractive. You know, whether it was to a male or a female. Now, if a male approaches you and you're a very masculine male, they like that energy. You know, they like more masculine males. So if they come up to you and be like, hey, you know, it's it's a compliment. Like, to be honest, you should really feel good about yourself. Like, well, dang, you know, I'm fly enough to, if I was, you know, on that team, man, you know, it'd be taken more so as a compliment. Or, you know, for a woman, like, oh, well, you know, if it's a more masculine woman come up approaching a more feminine woman, you know, it's not that, oh well, you look like a lesbian, or that's the energy you're putting off, is the fact that you are a lesbian. No, it's just that that more masculine woman likes more feminine women, and the way that you were the, you know, however it is that you were actively advertising yourself, that's what they were attracted to. So, you know, it has nothing to do with actually, oh, I think you fall in this classification. No, it was literally just attractiveness, which if somebody's approaching you, I think about on the other end, they don't know. You know, in the back of their head, you know, they're hoping. But it's no difference than in a heterosexual situation where a straight man is approaching a straight woman, or a straight woman is approaching a straight man, and you know they're hoping like, okay, yeah, well, they're my type, but I don't know if I'm their type. It's the same thing. It's the same dynamic. It's literally, oh, I find this person attractive. Their energy that they're putting out, their persona, the way that they carry themselves or speak, or just even physical characteristics. Now, relationships should be more about just the physical components, but let's face it, we have eyes, and we gonna look, and it's really, hold on. All right, y'all, my bad, had to do something real quick, but it's really taking that into account and go, oh well, you know what, that could have been something, that I was putting out, that could have been taken as a compliment instead of something offensive. Something that I was necessarily holding against myself, because for whatever reason I don't want to seem attractive to that type of culture. But it's not that. you know there are people from different cultures. Like, I'm African American and Jamaican, but I eat Latina food. I mean, I'm not going to eat soul food all the time. I eat Chinese food. I eat Thai food. It's literally, hey, you know what? Something about this attracts me to it. And it's the same thing when it comes to people. We put out a source of energy. We put out a a persona. We're working advertisements. Just walking around, walking about in society, and it's really just taking things more so as a compliment versus just being offended because it's not something that we necessarily are into, or that we agree with. Even though, oh, I don't agree with that lifestyle. Okay, Aaron, we all have free will to like what we like, to choose what it is that we choose. I'm not saying that being gay is a choice or being a lesbian is a choice, but I'm talking about like on a physical level. And because whether you're gay or whether you're straight or a lesbian, we're going to physically be attracted to different things, and we pick and choose those different things that we do like about those certain groups of people. Not every gay man is attracted to every man walking around. Not every lesbian is attracted to every woman walking around. Not every straight man is attracted to every woman walking around. Not every straight woman is attracted to every man walking around. That's what I mean, as far as being able to pick and choose. So it's more so being comfortable in who it is that we are, and our own sexuality. We know what we are when it comes to that. We know what we like and what we don't like. We know what we prefer and what we don't prefer. But just because somebody from another area doesn't mean, like, even race. Just because somebody from another race and you're not, for whatever reason, attracted to that particular race, because I mean, let's face it, it's out there. I'm being real with y'all. It's that I am, because these are very gentle subjects, so try and use a bit of finesse about it. It's just, for whatever reason, there's no need to be offended by. I mean, we can choose to, but what I'm trying to get at is not necessarily a need to take that offense. That's something that's triggering down within us. Maybe it was growing up, and people, were making fun of you for being a male who, grew up around women. So, oh, well, you're this, or you were more clean cut and kept yourself together. Oh, well, that dude must be gay or something like that. That those things do trigger. So then we grow up like, okay, well, I gotta make sure. So then being approached by another man, and that kind of is triggering that past hurt and pain from when it is, whatever time we got made fun of, or even got teased, even if it was jokingly, but something that really impacted our lives. Like, oh, well, I never want to be looked at that way again. When should just be, a compliment. If you're walking around here and men and women, whether they're gay, straight, lesbian, purple, green, yellow, blue, and you attracting, do you, that means you putting out some good energy. That means you are an attractive person. Not just, physically, but also energetically as well. Whether it is your male or female. But like I say, I'm talking more so to the males, because in the male society, it's not really looked at as a good thing. But it should. Like that should give you just a little bit of bragging rights, just a little bit. Not in a conceited way, but that like, hey, hey, I could, I get hollered at for, everybody. That's something that should lift your spirits. Like, oh, make you feel a little good about yourself for the day. But I know it was random out of the blue, but that was just something I wanted to touch base on. Definitely gonna get a little bit more in detail with that, but I'm gonna leave that there for now, because that is a very delicate, sensitive, subject. But feel free to like, share, subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and convene on another topic later. All right, y'all. Peace.